What if I told you that this week, AI quietly slipped into your TV, infiltrated your courtroom, rewired global chip economics, and, oh yeah, Google may have just rewritten the rules of the entire internet?
And that's not even the wild part. Because by the time we get to the #1 story on our list, you'll understand why this week may go down as one of the biggest turning points in AI history.
Welcome to the AI Week, where we break down the 5 most important stories in artificial intelligence, ranked from number 5 all the way to the single most game-changing moment of the week.
And trust me, you're going to want to stick around for that top spot. It's a big one.
Let's kick off with something that every binge watcher is going to feel immediately. Amazon Prime Video just rolled out AI-generated video recaps, not text summaries, full cinematic recap videos stitched together by generative AI.
And these aren't cheap highlight reels. The AI analyzes entire seasons, pulls key scenes, mixes dialogue, adds music, and narrates the whole thing with an AI-generated voiceover. It's like a trailer, but for the story you already forgot.
This is a big deal because it normalizes AI-generated content inside major entertainment platforms. The tech becomes invisible, just part of the viewing experience.
Exactly. When millions of people start consuming AI-generated media without even realizing it, that shifts the cultural baseline. Suddenly, AI isn't the future, it's the feature.
Fun now, but it raises huge questions. How long before entire episodes get AI-generated enhancements, or personalized recuts, or even alternative storylines?
And remember, we're only at number 5. It gets way more intense from here.
Number 4 takes us to the new technological arms race, humanoid robots. China is mass-producing them, selling some as cheap as $6,000, and has over 80 companies in the space, 5 times as many as the US.
Meanwhile, Tesla is trying to build 1 million Optimus robots a year, but these are high-end, high-intelligence machines. China's advantage is scale and speed. The US advantage is sophistication and advanced AI.
The real story isn't who wins, it's that this is happening now. Both nations are betting that humanoids become a multi-trillion-dollar industry by 2050.
Think about that. Tens of millions of robots in factories, homes, logistics, elder care. It touches almost everything.
And you can feel the geopolitical tension. Supply chains, rare earth metals, manufacturing dominance.
But don't worry, the biggest societal shockwaves are still ahead as we climb toward number 1.
Number 3 is where things get scary. AI-generated fake evidence is already entering real court cases.
A California judge encountered a witness video that looked off. Monotone voice, fuzzy face, strange twitching. Turns out, it was a deepfake submitted as evidence.
That should send a chill down everyone's spine. Courts depend on trusted evidence. If anyone can insert ultra-realistic fakes, the justice system becomes a house of cards.
Judges in multiple states are sounding the alarm. They're worried that not only could fake evidence be accepted, real evidence might be dismissed as fake. That liar's dividend is a disaster scenario.
And this isn't hypothetical. It's already happening.
If the legal system can't reliably determine what's real, then the rule of law gets shaky fast.
And yet, believe it or not, this still isn't the biggest story of the week. Number 2 exposes the massive pressure under the hood of the AI boom. Google told employees it must double its AI compute every 6 months. That's basically Moore's law on rocket fuel.
They even laid out a slide. The next 1000x in 4 or 5 years. The scale is mind-melting.
Consider this. Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, all raising capital expenditures into the tens of billions. Data centers are hitting limits in energy, water, land, and now memory.
This isn't a software trend. It's becoming one of the largest industrial build-outs in history.
And Sundar Pichai himself said the bigger risk isn't overspending, it's underinvesting. That's how seriously they view the AI race.
But massive as this is, it's only number 2. Because number 1 is the story that affects literally everyone who uses the internet.
Here we are, the number 1 story. And honestly, this could be one of the most important AI milestones of the decade.
Google launched Gemini 3. And instead of waiting months to test it quietly, they plugged it directly into Google Search on day 1.
This isn't a feature, this is a rewrite of how the internet works. Search no longer points you to websites, it becomes the website.
Instead of links, you get synthesized answers. Interactive layouts, visuals, explanations, all generated on the fly.
And then there's Gemini Agent, multi-step tasks, email organization, travel booking, workflow automation. Google is finally building the universal AI assistant they've dreamed of since the Alpha Assist days.
For enterprises, there's anti-gravity, AI agents that can plan and execute software development tasks from scratch.
And the redesigned Gemini app, it generates custom interactive experiences for queries. It's part search engine, part website builder, part creative studio.
This isn't an AI feature inside Google. This is Google inside AI.
And the ripple effects are enormous. Publishers lose traffic. The web becomes AI native. Search transforms from find information to manufacture information. Daily workflows shift into AI agents.
That's why this week matters. It's not evolutionary, it's foundational.
And that wraps up the top 5 AI stories of the week, from AI-generated streaming recaps to robot armies, to deepfake trials, to the new global compute crisis.
And of course, the massive shift of AI being welded directly into the core of Google Search.
Here's the twist you didn't see coming. This entire podcast, every piece of research, every story, every word, was created by AI.
If you enjoyed it, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to stay ahead of the AI curve.
And don't forget, Monday to Friday, we drop the AI Daily DeepDive with the fastest, sharpest news in artificial intelligence.
And every Sunday, just like today, we bring you a full, in-depth special on the biggest themes transforming our world.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.